Twitch la. What up, Twitch? IG, YouTube. What up, got you, Open ENT? You my first contestant today. Welcome to the chats. Hey, G-Code. What it do? Ooh, the men's don't like me on YouTube, chill. Oh, God. Ooh, about my little last video about women's value decreasing. Ooh, y'all don't like to have them little conversations, chill. I don't call. We're going to have them, chill. And see, until y'all start making other races of women accountable with black women, we're going to keep having a conversation. So, hey, Tony Hollywood, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're not going to be on here long because I have a 2:30 meeting, excuse me. But we are talking about today. Hold on. All right, yeah, I apologize about that. All right, we are talking about today. Is it cheating if you are dating somebody that is going through a divorce? Is it cheating if you are dating somebody going through a divorce? And the reason why I'm talking about this today because we had a meeting today and we were talking about how Cardi B. Send me the details. I have a meeting with him at 2:30, so I'll bring it up in the meeting. But text me the details so I know. What up, Super Pat? And the reason, okay, Super Pat, we're talking about, is it cheating if you're dating somebody going through a divorce? Is that considered cheating? Is it cheating if you're dating somebody going through a divorce? Offset. I ain't even gonna hold you, Tony. Like, I was not, I knew she looked pregnant, but I definitely was not expecting her to end up pregnant this quickly. I thought she was going to let the boom boom breathe a little bit. But, hey, to each his own. She got the coins to afford to take care of all them babies. But today's topic is, got you, Open ENT said, yes, it is. Now, why do you feel like it's cheating? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Cardi B is now pregnant by Tony. Cardi B is now pregnant by Stephon Diggs. And she is technically still married to Offset. And I did see that, what up, DJ Soulstar? I did see that Clarissa Shields said she gets a lot of, like, slander, I guess, from women saying, I guess men and women, hey, babe. I guess men and women saying, like, oh, you're over here dating a married man. Papoose is still married. You talk about getting married and having babies with him, but he's still married. What up? It's a Pope 49. So today's topic is, thanks, babe. Today's topic is it still considered cheating if they're going through a divorce? Is it still considered cheating if they're going through a divorce? They're separated. They've moved on. Okay, they now have new boyfriends, girlfriends, new significant others. Is that considered cheating if you still are technically legally married? Superbad say yes by the Bible and the legally you are, on paper you are, but is it cheating now? And the reason, again, why we're talking about this today is because DJ Soulstar said, technically, yes. Hey, I am EK. Don't know how to say that. He said technically, yes. So we're talking about today, is it considered cheating if you're dating somebody that is in the process of getting a divorce? Is that considered cheating? And the reason, again, why we're talking about this, hey, Aim Love 86, because they swear on YouTube I be talking to myself. No YouTube people. There are people on here. We just do this on IG and then I repost it. See how that works? What up, DJ Camo? I put that out there because somebody on IG said I spent a whole hour talking to myself. I said, sir, I definitely don't talk to myself. I do talk to myself, but just not on camera. Anyway, as a Pope 49 said, basically it's adultery. Yeah, it is. Super Pass said most people do separation agreements. What is a separation agreement? And does that hold up in court? I'm just saying. So for my folks that just hopped on here, is it cheating if you are dating somebody that is going through a divorce? Would that be considered cheating if you're dating somebody that is technically going through a divorce? They're separated from the person. They no longer live with the person. Each person has moved on. Each person now has a new significant other. Is that considered cheating? And the reason why we're talking about this today, because Cardi B, we knew, Lady Cardi girl, but we knew that you was pregnant, girl. Cardi B is now pregnant with Stephon Diggs. I'm not sure about her backlash, if she's gotten anything because she's still married to Offset. I don't know if she's getting any backlash, but I know Clarissa Shields says she has been feeling it from the women digging into her for dating Papoose. Because they're like, girl, you making plans and this man is still over here legally married on paper. Like, make it make sense. And we were talking about this in the meeting, and I was just like, well, I wonder how people are going to respond to Cardi being married. I mean, not married, pregnant. Now she's pregnant by Stephon Diggs, and she's technically still married to Offset. Superpad said, it means you lay out the terms prior to the divorce, living separately, dating, and money. Do black people do that? Superpad 28. That sounds like some YT stuff. I'm just saying. Black people just make it until they can and get the divorce. Sounds good though. But is it cheating? Is it technically cheating? I mean, Offset and Cardi B live two different lifestyles. So does Papoose, who has moved on to Clarissa Shields. Is it cheating? Even though technically they haven't signed them papers yet. Them papers. So is it cheating? And again, like I said, Cardi B has moved on. I didn't think, and I love you, Cardi, I didn't think you were going to move on this quickly with Stephon Diggs and make a baby with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, I ain't mad at you. But is that cheating? Because now, look, Cardi B, who is separated from Offset, they are not legally divorced yet, is pregnant with Stephon Diggs' baby. His second baby, I think this is that will be her fourth baby. Superbad said, LOL, I don't. Most folks just sneak around. And these folks is, they not sneaking. They wide open with it. Clarissa Shields has made it very, put it out there that women have been hitting her up about, messing with Papoose because he's still technically a married man. Is the Pope said, what up, Pat? It's cheating, but if we getting a divorce and we have a separation agreement, it is what it is. So you're here for it if a separation agreement is put into place. But how many black folks is really going out here to get separation agreements? That's why I had to ask Superpad what the hell that was, because that was my first time ever hearing that. I swear, I ain't never heard of no separation agreements before, but okay then. Baby Barack said, not cheating, but clear definition of pass around. Couldn't wait for the ink to dry. And you knocked up. But, Baby Barack, in Cardi B's defense, Offset started it. He wanted to be starting something. So he wanted to be starting something. She finished it. Just call her the closer too. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying no, seriously. Offset did cheat on her. And I ain't trying to make this into no competition thing, but what I is saying is he started it. He wanted to be starting something. He set it off. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He cheated. So, I mean, Tone said, these divorces be lingering on, but if the two have moved on mentally, like separation, do your thing. That's why I'm like, is it cheating though? Because like Tone just said, these separations, these divorce proceedings do some. Tasha, if you remember Tasha who came on here, who was talking about her husband cheated with the best friend's husband. Y'all remember Tasha? Okay. And she said her divorce took 5 years. 5 years. So, and Offset wants money. He wants Cardi B to pay him alimony. We'll see if that happens. It's funny because somebody was like, what happens if that's Offset's baby? I said, y'all not gonna be playing on my stuff like that today. Baby Rock said, don't matter who started it. If it wasn't her character to be a pass around, she would have chilled out a little longer. But what does that make Offset though, Baby Rock? That make him a pass around too though, right? No? Because he's a man. It's a different set of rules. Yeah. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the finger's always pointed at the woman. The woman should know better. What about the man? What about the man? Let me not go on a tangent because YouTube, I got some Yeah. Angry black woman. No, definitely not an angry black woman. Far from that. But yeah, I'm just saying. Baby Barack. I'm just saying. He cheated. So Tone said, but Offset was... That's what I said, Tone. But Offset was cheating. That's what I said. I feel like the finger's always pointed back to the woman. Like, he the one that started it. So, I mean, I don't know. If I have any new folks on here, we are talking about, is it cheating if you're dating somebody that is currently going through a divorce or they're separated from their spouse? Would you consider that to be cheating? Is that considered to be cheating? And the reason why we're talking about this again, I have to reiterate for my YouTubers, because I get new folks that hop on, not talking to myself. Anyway, the reason why we're talking about this is because Cardi B is pregnant by her new boyfriend, Stephon Diggs. I'm with you, baby Barack, because I'm not going to call her a pass around. I got to sneeze. Whew, okay. I'm not going to call Cardi B a pass around. But I was a little shocked that she did move on as quickly, especially lay down and made a baby. I'm just saying. I was like, whew, she didn't waste no time at all making of it. But she said she wanted more kids. And in her defense, she can afford to take care of the baby. So I'm with you, baby, bro. I thought it was a little, because I don't even know if they've been dating a year. And then, yeah. So, yeah. But here we are. Baby Barack said unfair double standards doesn't mean she should move out of character because he cheated first. Y'all, see, this is the problem I be having with some of y'all. Because y'all want us to be the bigger person. Why we got to be the bigger person? Why? You know what I'm saying? Was you taking that into consideration when you was out there slanging your eggplant? But now you want me to be the bigger person. Nah! Super Pat said, if both parties are aware of each other's activities, it should be fine and working towards divorce. That's why, I don't understand why Clarissa Shields is getting the smoke that she's getting, because it looks like Papoose and Remy have both moved on. And according to them, for the embetterment. So that's why I'm a little confused, like, why are these women coming for, like, Clarissa? You know what I'm saying? But the women are coming for Clarissa because they're like, girl, this man is still a married man and you're over here planning your life with somebody that's still married. It is very clear. I don't think, not Offset, I don't think Remy and Papoose will probably ever get back together. I heard he did a whole, you know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, he seems like he's happy with Clarissa. So maybe I'm a little confused. That's why we're talking about this today, on why she's getting smoke. And then I don't know if necessarily Cardi is getting smoke from, like, dating Stephon Diggs and still. I think she was in the beginning, but she like, I'm gonna do what I want to. I don't care basically what y'all feel or think. I think she was in the beginning, but I'm not 100% sure now. But I know Clarissa says, every time she's out, she takes a photo, posts a photo with Papoose. She gets women, saying, this is a married man, you over here, parading this man, and he's still married. Baby Barack say, you gotta be a bigger person because those high miles don't look good on your kitty, but makes your tool legendary. Double standard. I mean, I get it. It's always a high mileage. Yeah, I got the same mileage, but okay. But I get it. Yeah. We not asking the right questions, I guess. Women, we got to do better with asking questions. I guess we need to be worried about their body count since they worried about our damn body count. How many women have you laid down with? Anyway, I'm just saying. I know I get it. It's a double-edged sword. And then too, I don't know if Stephon Diggs or Papoose, not Papoose. Yeah, Stephon Diggs or Papoose is getting this energy that the women are getting. Is this just something that women are only concerned with? Or this is, Super Pat said, just use synthetic oil. Ha! Ha! I'm just saying. if I have any new folks, we're talking about today, is it considered cheating dating somebody that is going through a divorce? Is it considered cheating dating somebody that is going through a divorce? Would you consider that to be cheating? And we're talking about this today because Cardi B is now pregnant by Stefon Diggs. And she is expecting baby number 4. This will be his second child. And then I bring up another example of Clarissa Shields, who has been very vocal on the backlash that she has been receiving, especially from women, saying that, you know, she is committing adultery with Papoose because he's still technically married. Even though him and Remy Ma have been separated for, I guess, months, maybe even years, you know, and they both have moved on. Is that still considered cheating? And I think somebody said it. I think as long as you guys have that understanding and you know what it is, then, you know, to each his own. But should you really be signing that paperwork before you step out and bring somebody else into your situation? Should these people have waited, you know what I'm saying, until the dust had settled and waited for Papoose, Clarissa, maybe waited for him to get the divorce? Maybe Stefon, because I don't hear none of the blame, the finger pointing, and it's never the men, it's always the women that are to blame for the situation. And that's why I get so confused, because it's two people in that relationship. So why is, you know, Clarissa the one? I'm not sure if Papoose is getting any backlash. He hasn't been very vocal about any backlash that he has been receiving. Superpass said, when it's a lot of money involved, divorces take a long time. That's what I'm saying. Tasha on here, and not to say Tasha, you know, she one of us. You know what I'm saying? She said her divorce took 5 years. When you splitting up assets and properties and investments and those type of things, yeah, that stuff takes time. It definitely takes time. And 2, Offset wants Cardi B to pay alimony. So, again, we'll see if he actually gets that alimony. But yeah, he wants Cardi B to pay alimony. So, and it kind of debunks y'all's statement. I guess maybe because she has coins. Because I'm not going to speak for F.A. But if F.A. was on here, that's probably what he would say. It's because she has money. You know why her past is overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Because Stefon Diggs didn't have no problem laying down. He overlooked her past. Meanwhile, y'all over here talking about body counts. Get a life. Anyway, some of my folks, them folks on YouTube. Super Pat said, I thought he has money. Who? Papoose? Who are you talking about, Super Pig? Who are you talking about, Willis? Which one? Or you talking about Stefon Diggs? Yeah, Stefon got his own coins. But I don't know about Papoose. I don't know what his coins look like. You know, because according to Remy Ma, allegedly. Oh, Offset. Exactly. But he wants Cardi B to pay him alimony. Like, where the they do that at? But I guess in you men's defenses, because you'll be saying, oh, women do it all the time to us. Good for him. He should get the alimony. Okay. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to debate. If that's how you feel, like Offset is entitled to her coins, bravo to you. Will he get it? I don't know. Probably not. She has custody of them kids. All 3 of them. Somebody said, like I said, in Ignorant, said, what if the baby turned out to be Offset? I hollered. I said, you know what? Stop it! Y'all are crazy. But, I don't know. I don't think I would put myself in a situation where I would date somebody that was still married. It's just too many variables. It's just too much stuff that can go wrong. And ain't nobody got time for that. For real. The drama. You know what I'm saying? Even though, no, because Papoose and Clarissa didn't seem like they had drama at first, but then it turned into drama. And then Offset and Cardi B have definitely had a rocky, tumultuous divorce. So I wouldn't put myself in that situation. I would say until you were fully divorced, or until you are fully out your situation, then you come holla at Didi. Because, yeah, I don't want to get caught up. That's how you get caught up in drama. And we're going to talk about a story. I'm not sure if you saw the story. Happened a week or so ago. About the woman who was gunned down by her baby daddy and one of his other baby mamas. But that's how stuff gets started. And I won't be starting nothing. Not unnecessary drama like that. I'm good. You know, that's just... But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't personally consider it cheating. What Clarissa and Papoose are doing. Because like I said, both parties have moved on respectively now. And both parties seem happy about their decision. So, you know what I'm saying? The papers just ain't been signed yet. And like, who was it? Somebody said, divorces, when you got a lot of money, that stuff takes time. So are you supposed to put your dating life on pause until this divorce is over? What up, GR7? Are you supposed to put your life on pause until you get a divorce? Wait it out until the divorce is over when, like I said, Tasha, who comes on here, she said her divorce took 5 years. 5 years. That is a long time. So, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Cardi B in her situation too. Offset has moved on. You know, that's why I don't know, you know, somebody said Offset is somewhere crying or mad. For what? You didn't want to do right. You didn't want to do right. So she left and found her somebody. And listen, I ain't saying that Stephon Diggs is any better than Offset. But she moved on. And she moved on. And now they're about to have a baby. So, is it cheating now? Is that considered cheating now? I'm on the fence with this one. Super Pat said it would have been good for her not to get pregnant. Why you say that, Super Pat? Too soon? Hey, Free Princess, how are you? Too soon? I'm going to see how you respond. Free Princess, we're talking about, is it cheating if you're dating somebody that is currently going through a divorce? Is that considered cheating? If you're dating somebody that is currently going through a divorce, is that considered cheating? You know, I'm on the fence. I can honestly sit here and say that I'm on the fence about this topic today. Because like I said, you know, I think it's like what Issa Pope said. If there's an agreement that is laid out there, you guys both have a clear understanding of what it is, I guess. You know, with Clarissa Shields' situation, I feel like that Papoose and Remy situation is a dead situation. Ain't no coming back from that situation. So, what will you have somebody do? Just sit and wait until the divorce is over? Super Bad said, yep, not while she married. Wait till papers sign. Wait, so you rather she could continue to date Stephon Diggs. She's good with that. She can date Stephon Diggs. But she can't make no babies, is what you're trying to say, basically. She's good as long as she's dating Stephon Diggs. But making babies is completely out the question. Hey, Dope Boy Fresh. Just inquiring minds would like to know. We are talking about today, Dope Boy Fresh. Is it considered cheating if you're dating somebody going through a divorce? Is it considered cheating if you're dating somebody going through a divorce? Like I said, I mean, I'm on the fence. I love me some Cardi B. I'm happy that she moved on. Like I said, Offset didn't want to do the right thing. You may call her whatever you want to. Call her passed around. Y'all think all women are passed arounds. All black women anyway, for the most part. I'm starting to believe it because I don't hear none of y'all talking negative about. But here we are with the black community, so I guess not, right? Super Pass at LOL. We draw the line at babies. Who draw the line? Offset ain't got to say. He ain't got to. What the saying go? He ain't got to fight in this. He ain't got no fight in this. Not near a fight in this here. So he can't say yay or nay. She entitled to spread her legs to whoever she wants to. I just hate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, because she moved on, she's considered a past friend. Now, should she had that baby so fast? I mean, Blossom, cute little baby too, by the way. Blossom did just turn 1. Okay, the baby she just had was all upset. She did just turn 1. It is kind of fast, but hey, she can afford it. That's Cardi B, and he can afford it. That's Stephon Diggs. So either which way, she gonna be good. And I think I was saying before, is there any difference between Offset and Stephon Diggs? I don't know. I've never dated neither one of them. But what I did hear is that Offset is a cheater. But what I have seen about Stephon Diggs on the internet, I'm just saying. So, I mean, I feel like they're one and the same, but who am I? I don't have to date them. Cardi is dating these people. But I do wish that she would have given herself some time, you know what I'm saying, to see. But it's her life. Who is Didi Parker? I'm nobody. So I guess to each his own on that one right there. But it's just, y'all love to throw that pass around word around. I love it. And I don't have my 2 residentials on here, 1985 and FA, to go toe to toe with me today. But again, like I said, I'm on the fence about this. There go Rashad. I'm on the fence about this one here. So, I think, what was it? Is a Pope and Super Pat what you said? If there is some sort of, I guess, separation agreement, I need to see that separation agreement. I ain't just gonna take you for your word. I need to see what that agreement looked like. You feel what I'm saying? But see, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. I wouldn't date somebody that was probably currently still sneaking in each other's room, getting it popping. Oh, no. No. So yeah, nah. I just would not put myself in those type of situations. But that's just me. To each his own. And like I said, with Clarissa's situation, I feel like her situation's a little bit differently because Remy and Papoose have moved on respectively. So I'm not 100% sure on why she gets the back. I mean, I understand it from a biblical point why she gets it, but I don't get it because they both have moved on. Rashad, I'm trying to let you in, but I don't know what's going on. And I got probably 5 minutes. So let's see if this works. But if you're just now joining the chat, welcome. My people on Twitch. Ninjas. Rashad just asked to join, and then ninjas. I got 5 minutes anyway, Rashad. Thank you. So, what was I? Getting back to my point. I lost my train of thought. Twitch, what up? YouTube, what up? And IG, what up? I just got to shout those out because those are the 3 platforms that I'm currently using. And now that YouTube is picking up a little bit more, I got to show love to my YouTube folks. But if you are new to the party, we got about probably another 5-6 more minutes to stretch it. The question today is it considered cheating if you are dating somebody that is currently going through a divorce? Is it considered cheating if you are currently dating somebody that is going through a divorce? Is that considered cheating? Again, like I said, I'm on the fence. I don't know how to feel about the situation. You know, like I said, from a biblical point, yes, I get it. I do understand that it's cheating. But Clarissa Shields and Papoose and Remy, I feel like their situation is a little different than Cardi B's situation. And maybe not. Because Cardi's going through a divorce as well. With Offset, they just haven't signed the papers yet to make it official. And I'm not sure how long that's going to take. Again, because Offset does want money. And we'll see if he gets any money. But again, it's a Pope, super bad. If a separation agreement is put into play, maybe. But then I just wouldn't want to insert myself because that seems just so messy. Especially if they're living still with the person. Like, it's a messy situation. So for me, I don't know. But Papoose, not Papoose. What's his name? Stefan Diggs and Clarissa are handling it like champs. I haven't heard any of the men getting any backlash, by the way. It's all the females. I just think that's funny. I think, why are we not going after the men? Because it takes two to tango. I'm just saying. And I'm not trying to come off bitter or angry. I'm not an angry black woman. I'm just saying, like, why is all the energy reserved for the females? And I'm not 100% sure. I think I remember hearing something about Cardi B when she first started dating Stefan Diggs, but she shut that down and told people, like, hate it or love it, it is what it is. And then I know Clarissa Shields has definitely been very vocal on women coming for her about her dating Papoose, saying that she's messing with a married man, you know what I'm saying? And again, I get it from the biblical standpoint, but, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Papoose and Remy both have moved on from that situation. I don't know how long they've been separated for, but I feel like they both moved on from that situation, especially Remy. Remy looks like she's good and cozy with her new man. So, and then I haven't really seen if Remy, because she really doesn't speak on it, if she's been getting any like backlash from dating this guy, and she's still married. You know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22 all the way around. It ain't fair, okay? It is not fair, but it is what it is. I don't know. Again, like I said, I'm so torn with this one here. Like, because I get it from the biblical side that, yeah, the Bible says blah, 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 blah. But it's like, especially if they're not living together and they both went their separate ways, like, do you wait? Because divorces, like Superbad said, could take a minute. And Tasha, she's been on here. She said that her divorce took 5 years. And she's, not to say put her in a cat, but she's like one of us. And it took her 5 years for her divorce to go through. So, with that being said, let's do some final thoughts because I got to go today. I got a meeting in probably 6 minutes. For my folks that are still on there, let's do final thoughts. Is it cheating? I told you this is going to be a quick one today. We back at it tomorrow. Is it cheating if you date someone who is currently going through a divorce? Final thoughts and we'll wrap this up. Is it cheating if you date somebody that is currently going through a divorce? Is that considered cheating? Babe said no. I'm waiting for the rest of y'all. And again, if you have not subscribed, followed, like YouTube at I Am Mama, you missed the whole conversation. I'm about to go off. Like, subscribe at I Am DD Parker. That's IAM Parker. Trey said if both parties know what's going on, what's the problem? Superpad said, be kind and invite your spouse. I ain't fooling with you today, Superpad. Ha! Baby Rock said, nah, no, just fast moving sexual beings. Baby Rock, I mean, I completely get it. I was not expecting Cardi to pop out pregnant, but here we are. I was like, girl, whew, don't. Anyway, that's her life, though. She got to live her life. God bless you, Cardi. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, we're back at this tomorrow. That Trey Reed, say his name. Rest in peace, Trey Reed. We're gonna keep until we find out what the real deal is. But thank you guys. I'm about to hop off of here. If you missed any of it, you can check it out again on YouTube or Twitch at IMDE Parker. That's IAMDEE Parker. Appreciate y'all. Babe said you got this, babe. Have a good interview. That one's at 4. I got a meeting at 2:30. But thank you, love. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.